boxing classics, topsy-turvy tales. Here we go! Healthy, terrific. Who's right approaching the top of his game.
Super series, World Super Series. Well, obviously Tony Bellew come off the back of the two David Hay fights. You know, he's got bags of experience, amateur shot, and hope to, with his work, doesn't really look for power use, really just finding his feet.
Backed up, gloves high, at range.
Bring a lot to get the sparring against his left-handed fighters.
The brother-in-law he tragically lost. Bellew, Oleksandr Usyk, trying to cement his jaws. It's a momentous night.
With expertise, so that's understandable. I mean, there's so much at stake. Tony Bellew. Bellew can kind of take his time for a couple of rounds.
Good shot from Bellew there. A really good opportunity here as he tries
and landing. Also with the right hand
in the build-up. That Usyk's been hurt to the body. It's an excellent start, and he wants Usyk to engage. And so he's going to land his big punches. Southpaw, one of the first times I've ever seen that.
He's trying to draw him in so he can land a big counter punch, and here he comes
to infuse Usyk. Not let him get set. But when they get it close,
he's not doing too much. You're not making a mistake.
Oleksandr Usyk takes centre ring and comes out fast for meant to be the showcase fight.
Bellew's boxing ability. Lines, he's good at it, so shots. So Bellew will be waiting with that right hand.
Tricks at the 12-round distance.
Usyk unsure, he's not confident. Round counter there from Tony Bellew. Nobody expected this and committing with anything. And there's Tony Bellew.
Usyk unbeaten, but he's walking in. Most people felt it would be the other way around.
Just nonchalantly shakes his hands on his head. Well, quite he's got the backing of the crowd. This is unknown territory. Another great round for Tony.
Usyk has plenty of time to get into.
Handoff, but
big left hand from Usyk. First real success.
Oh, so that slows the punches down.
That's it.
Well, if Bellew switches off against somebody like Usyk, getting it up close a bit later on his hands, he doesn't look for power. Usyk doing the right things here, backing up Bellew.
Inspiring a few years ago.
That looked like a good right hand there from Tony. Well, Tony Bellew knew that he landed that right hand there.
And this is better from the Ukrainian.
And that's what he's looking for. That right hand right there.
Big shot from Tony Bellew. Usyk trying to dig the punches in.
Did they affect him? Is he too worried?
Nice right hand as well.
Feel the pace as it goes on then. It's bad news. Some good work there. Really hot. They look now. I mean, Tony Bellew landed big shots.
Nice left hand from Usyk. Back comes Bellew.
He believes it. He's trying to show that in there.
Who would have thought?
Wonderful sport. You can look at all the paperwork and, you know, in that round he had moments of success, but
Usyk writes poetry. The world title wins.
Look at the performance we're getting. Usyk now is having to force this and try.
A machine. So many calling and Usyk.
And get something going while Tony Bellew's able to sit back and land that jab. I mean, Tony Bellew does not want to sit there and let a southpaw jab like
Tony Bellew. Usyk floored in the amateurs with punching. Still the right hands from Bellew.
That's the danger if Usyk finds a home for that jab.
Not allowing that. But that's good stuff from Let's get over to Dereck. Tonight, the ultimate challenge in what he promises.
The first and the fifth round of the two.
Bellew. So closing, but telling us his tactics. Saying, I'll just go and knock him out. Let him get set. Settle. Nice work from Bellew. Against David Hay a couple of times. A bunch that he would try and outbox the ball.
But he is getting...
Team have taken this at the halfway point, and would Oleksandr Usyk? He's certainly doing far more.
The way this is going, if this carries on, you expect very close. I got Bellew ahead because round 2, 3 and 4 was good, but good right hand. And Usyk looks comfortable.
Good shot. WBA, IBF, WBO, dramatically to really get his boxing into a British fighter. Usyk.
Second half of this contest now. I know Tony Bellew's on a fantastic...
Hit 14-4.
It's a massive ask, and I think David Hayes has got something to say here.
He's sometimes whipping it off on the side.
It backs him up here.
Comes back with a combination.
Somebody of Usyk's quality, because that would be dangerous.
And countered and landed on Usyk as he was punched.
Can punch.
and put you off and you know, take that confidence.
When he's up against the ropes 3 or 4 times.
He's backing Bellew up again into the neutral corner. There's that left hand, and now he's going for it. Tries to turn it into a dogfight. Wants to finish his cruiserweight. Rony Bellew, but it's looking brighter for the Ukrainian, much brighter. The physical manoeuvring around the wing. If he is losing these rounds,
Backing off with blood coming out of his mouth. They send the blood splattering.
yeah, big left hands from Oleksandr Usyk.
And you can see Tony Bellew wearing down, still looking for that right hand in his gap with real, you know, minimum effort. Good shot.
And that's heavy lights out for Tony Bellew. Dave Colwell straight in the ring. I think he's going to stop it. And Oleksandr Usyk finds the answer.
Oleksandr Usyk.